Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Intercept and I'm here with Fishstix, and we are going to show you how to play Cypher defensively on the map Haven in Valorant. So guys, on C, this is where I feel that Cypher is best played on for Haven. So if you look into the door right here, and look at that corner of the box, you put the trip there. This is really hard for people to predict, because currently, the stage of the meta, long is the most common plant spot. So next, we have a one-way for long. We have this, where it is best played for when you're playing back here.
Cage triggered.
So it's a perfect one-way where you can see the legs. So when you're playing Cypher, it is best to have half of your abilities on C site and half of your abilities playing garage. And this, I feel like this is the best setup for garage. You can put a trip here, and then you can have a cage here. This way, if you play in this corner, I can
cage triggered.
That, and then
Found thrifty.
So I have some alternate tripwires for C site as well if you don't like that one, or if you don't want to put the one in garage. You can have one playing back here for anyone who pushes out from there. There, people will go through that easily. And as well as something like this. And finally, the camera I feel is best is when you put it right either here, you have a perfect angle into long, and you can see all of sight, or you can put one here. So you can see like that. Finally, a third camera if you don't like that area. You put a camera right here. If you look at this and jump, place a camera there. You can have a perfect angle of all of sight. Alright, so next on B, I actually like to have a trip on either side of this box right here, either here, depending on how the other team is playing during the game. Most teams like to play here, so I would like to put there. Or if they're playing on the other side, you can put a trip. So, another trip I like to do is one for back sight, where you place it and it goes outside of it. There, for this wood, you can block most of the vision. So if they do run up here, they do get tripped. Another trip is this one, where you place it diagonally on this kind of spot. So lastly, we have a trip for people who push out of default, right here. Alright, so for camera spots, I have one for aggressive peeking out of B, where you can see when people are pushing in. Alright, so third camera is where you put it. My third camera is where you stand on this edge.
You have to jump out.
So lastly, my third camera is where you line up with this edge, jump out, there's a camera on right there. And here you can see all of sight, you can see back sight, you can see a little bit of the feet of C-Link, you can see all of A-Link, and you can also see the outside of window. And my last camera is around the same place, and the same concept. You aim around in the middle, jump out, you place it, little bit into green, and you can also see an olive window. And lastly, for cages, I like to put one right in the middle.
Cage triggered.
So that to prevent them from pushing up. And yeah, that's all of B-side. So finally we have A. I like this tripwire here where you put it between the two bricks here. This goes under, so if you're pushing up here, you cannot see that one, and it will cover people who play for default. Right.
Here.
So I also like to put a trip just here, short, because I feel like it's really good just to have that. It's just something simple. And another thing I really like is where you put a cage here.
Cage triggered.
Because you can see perfectly if somebody tags the trip. So lastly, we have 3 cameras. So to get here, you have to sit on top. You have to crouch walk on heaven, and then walk out. You can put a camera. This sees all of sight, including default. Cypher, can you never shoot? Including plant spots on default.
Got you.
Another camera that's really good, right there. You can see into short on the right. See default, heaven, all of sight. And you can see planter. As well as one more, where you can put it here. This one is a little less noticeable, and you can tag everything. So last, we have a couple alternate tripwires, where you put one right here. This is really good because it covers short. And then you also have this one, where it can cover people pushing in towards safety. Yo, if you guys liked the video, please hit the subscribe button for more amazing content like this. Also hit the like button, and as well, leave any suggestions or whatever you want to say in the comments down below. With that being said, the fate is in your hands.